It ends Orlando Pirates nil, Kaizer Chiefs 1, and I've got to say I'm very happy for Chiefs to get the 3 points. I'm very happy to get the 3 points. It was a very 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 physical derby. I've got to say, before you even watch South African football, you literally must just take tainted glasses, or like take those glasses that you've been watching European football with, and just take them off, because I won't lie, it was very 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 different. Obviously, I didn't expect it to be the same, but like the contrast, it's very very, it's night and day. But to get some points across, because I did want to react to that. Um, did I think we were better on the ball? No. Yeah, we were, but I don't think we were entirely better than Pirates. I think both teams were quite bad on the ball. I'm sorry. I just thought that we had better chances than them. Some people might say that Kaizer Chiefs dominated the game today. I disagree. I just think, like I've said literally like a minute ago, or like now, that we just had better chances. I think the way we were set up today, it was like, I think it was a 4-3-3, and then Pirates are like 4-4-2 or something like that. And then at times we were kind of sitting back. I think Blom was like the center defensive midfielder. I'm not sure if he actually is a center defensive midfielder, but it was kind of like that. I think we would have a lot of chances on the break. It's not like Pirates were peppering us. I just think they had slightly more of the ball, but even then they actually didn't do much with it. I just think that, like I said, we had better chances than them, but we didn't have that many chances, if that makes sense. It's just the little chances that we had, they were bigger. I think we probably should have won that game at least 2 or 3 nil, in my opinion. That game today kind of reminds me of Man United going to like Man City, and Man City would have like 70% possession, and then we would win the game because we would counter attack and we would be dynamic. We would just defend well, and I think that's probably what Kaizer Chiefs did today, from what I've seen. A lot of people have already disagreed with me, but I think that's what happened. Um, and the goal we scored, I mean, that was just brilliance. It wasn't any sort of creation whatsoever. That was just a very, very good goal. And what a way to win a derby, scoring a goal like that, in front of probably what, 70, I think there were like 50, 60,000 fans in the stadium in FNB today. I'm not really sure. I know the capacity is like more than that, but I think it's like 80,000. I think, but I think they were less. But what a way to win the game against your biggest rival. But look, I've got to say, like, I wasn't really happy with the performance. I was satisfied, but again, I've got to keep in mind that it's South African football, and one thing I've noticed with like SA football is that you know keeping the ball is not really our thing. Like, we just don't like playing possession based football. Like, we always love to do long balls. We always like to go, one man and like skill five people. Like, I saw, like, who was it? Was it Ngobo? I think Ngobo thinks he's Anthony, bro. Because literally at times he would just run on his own, and like he would run into like a blind alley, and now it's like, okay, he's just surrounded by Pirates players. He doesn't know who to pass it to. Then he passes it back to Keegan Dolly, who sometimes he's marked, and then Pirates did the same thing, But I think with Kaizer Chiefs we did it even more than them, because like I said, there was slightly more possession, but we that's the thing about South African football. It's not only today, it's just in general. When I watch South African football, it's like we just don't like keeping possession. We just do not like being patient. We just want to skill, five or four or five people. We want to play with flair. I feel like we the way we play football in this country, it's like flair football. And yeah, you can see that most people love it, and some people actually don't even watch football because like they're actually watching football. Like, they just like, okay, who won this team? Who lost this team? Who drew that team? Or both teams, sorry. But it's more about win and lose. It's not really about like actually talking about football and what actually happened. Um, Obviously, there are South African football fan channels. I know about one. I think it's called Diski. I probably get the name wrong, but that's just what I could see from today. I mean, I'm happy we won. Um, we tend to always do that, against big teams, Kaizer Chiefs. Like, we tend to, and I'm not saying that we've gone on a bad run. I mean, I think we lost against, was the Cheap United like 2 weeks ago, and the form is, it's kind of similar to United. It's like draw, win, and then, we only lost one. But it's very similar how Kaizer Chiefs, like, not how they play, but like the form is very similar to United. I'm always referencing United, and I don't want to always reference English or European football in this match reaction. I just want to talk about South African teams. But like, yeah, that game today was just, it was okay. At times, I was frustrated with the amount of long balls they did. It was just like, come on, guys, you can't. And at times they would take a shot from like outside the box, thinking it's gonna go in, and it's like probably 10% of the time it's gonna go in. It's not gonna go in all the time, and they were doing that so much, and it's like, guys, just keep the ball, just probe. But again, I don't think we play football like that in SA. I'm not saying we can't, but I just didn't see that, but you'll probably walk away and say, who cares? We got the 3 points. We're third in the league. In the DSTV Premiership, Kaizer Chiefs. We started the season pretty well, in my opinion. Yeah, we got knocked out in the MTN, in the cup run. Disappointing, but I think they probably look at that and say, look, against it's gonna be 4-1. Lol. It's 4-1 to Brighton. Oh my god. But like, yeah, man, Chiefs will look at that and they'll be like, you know what, we needed the win. We definitely played well. I'm not saying they were bad, but I'm not gonna say that it was like amazing, because I think it was like a job done type of performance. That's what it was like. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna go look at the other games, because Chelsea fans have been messaging me the whole day saying, "Oh, getting whipped," all that stuff. And you guys were bound to get an ass whipping at some point. The way you guys played against us last week, I just thought that, no, man, these guys at some point they're gonna lose a game heavily, and it's happened today. But anyway, roll on the next game. I can't remember who Chiefs are playing next. It's probably during the week or next week. But yeah, good performance today. Good results. I think, yeah, we did what we could do. And also that's also one thing that I noticed as well. Like, we don't tend to create a lot of chances for our striker. Like, we just don't do that. We always love going for the cross. We always love. Oh my god, Spurs pulled it back, bro. Yo, they were 2-0 down, now they're 3-2 up. Damn. But like, yeah, that's all I'll say today. Peace.